Kia ora, I'm David Chaston with 90 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz. This week at everything you need to know in 90 seconds at 9 o'clock with news the tariff war mess is getting messier. But first up, the overnight dairy auction came in a bit better than the futures market suggested it might. This event offered lower volumes at the back end of the current dairy season and prices eased just 0.5% in US dollar terms from the last full event, but were up 1% in New Zealand dollar terms. Whole milk powder eased 2.2%, and that was as expected, but butter and the cheeses made better gains than expected. Buying out of China was modest, but there was raised interest from both Europe and the Middle East. In the circumstances, this was a solid overall result. Most other commodity prices are taking sizable hits today from the now daily tariff war battles. Behind all of this is the expectation of falling demand as the US economy makes a sudden detour into recession. China's retaliation on US agricultural exports have had sharpest falls in both wheat and soybean prices. And the impacts of the trade war haven't hit the US retail sales yet though, unless you think American consumers are stocking up ahead of the inflationary effects. They were up 6.6% from the same week a year ago. But they are showing up in sentiment surveys. And the US tariffs are expected to raise the cost of American car makers by more than $60 billion and will drive most into losses and may even kill some, like Stellantis. Car demand is expected to fall 12% in the US as a result of the needed higher prices. Financial markets continue to react in a negative way. They've given up any post-election gains and more. Things could get much worse quite soon though. Congress is nowhere near agreeing to a budget funding deal. Meanwhile, across the Pacific, Japanese sentiment is falling back now too, and is back to where it was 2 years ago. The US Treasury 10-year yield is now at 4.19% and down 4 basis points from yesterday. And the price of gold will start today at just under $2,912 an ounce, up $20 from yesterday. But oil prices are back down $2 at $69.50 a barrel in the US, while the international Brent price is on $70.50 a barrel. Lower expected demand is why this price is soft. And the Kiwi dollar is now at 56.2 US cents and down 10 basis points from yesterday. Against the Aussie, however, we're up 30 basis points at 90.5 Australian cents. But against the euro, we're down 30 basis points at 53.3 euro cents. That all means our trade weight index starts today just over 66.1 and down a net 10 basis points from yesterday. You get more news about the New Zealand economy from interest.co.nz. Kia ora, I'm David Chaston, and we'll do this again tomorrow.